Hi, this is William from Great Affordable Watches, and in this video I'm gonna review the BOLDR Globetrotter GMT. And as always, let's start off with the specifications first. The case size is around 44.1 millimeters in diameter. The lug-to-lug length is around 52.9 millimeters. The case thickness is 14.7 millimeters. The lug width is 22 millimeters. It got a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, a ceramic bezel insert, water resistant down to 300 meters or 30 ATM, and it got the ETA 2893-2 movement, which of course features a GMT function. And this is actually my second watch I reviewed from BOLDR, and the first watch I reviewed was the BOLDR Expedition, which I really liked. I thought that watch was offer great value for money, really good looking, etc. So I was really interested to review this one as well. And I must say that I think this watch looks really nice. The color combination with the black and blue ceramic bezel insert looks really nice. We got a black dial with a white or silver ring around the dial. We got a second hand with a orange pip and a blue GMT hand. So a really nice color combo that I enjoy, nothing too crazy, but a really nice looking color combination. So in my opinion, I think the dial is really nicely done here, nicely balanced and a bit unique. And the bidirectional bezel is really solid, very tactile. Of course you can turn it both ways, as this is a 24-hour bezel. And as we can see, this watch and the case is really unique looking. It got very sharp corners. It reminds me a bit of a King Seiko, especially the sides, very sharp, very steep. And I do enjoy this kind of case. I think it is, this watch is really charming. I must say I really like it. The brushing done on the case is also excellent, really nicely done overall, and really good looking. Of course, this is a very special, I should say, very unique looking watch, so this is clearly not for everyone. And if you have seen my previous videos, I prefer a more traditional round case, but I think this case is really nicely done, and it's hard to not appreciate that. We also got a signed screw down crown, of course, as this is a more of a diving watch, and as we expect with the ETA 2893-2, the hand winding is really smooth, of course hacking, and really easy to screw the crown back in. We also got a solid case back, which is fairly standard, some text, and a good looking case back, nothing special there. And this is actually a limited edition watch, and it retails for around $800 US, which is a pretty hefty price tag, but considering the movement you get and the build quality, I would say it's fairly reasonable. But of course this is a more expensive watch, perhaps not the most affordable watch I have reviewed. Okay, some good things about the watch. I think the finishing and brushing on the watch, as I said, is really nicely done, very good finish overall. The design is very unique, and I think it's really good looking. I think they have nailed the color combination on this one. The bezel action, as I said, is also really nice, very solid, very tactile. I really like that. The movement choice is of course good. I have good experience with the ETA 2892, and of course the 93-2 is basically the same movement but with a GMT complication or GMT function. So a really nice movement, but of course that adds to the price, as the 2893-2 is a bit more expensive movement unfortunately, but a very robust one at that. And of course, with the movement, the GMT function is a very useful complication, especially if you travel, if you have family abroad or something like that. I can really see the usefulness of a GMT function. So some bad things about the watch: with over 44mm in diameter and over 52mm in lug-to-lug length, this is a very big watch, and we can do a wrist shot so you can see how it looks on my wrist. But yeah, this is a pretty big, pretty chunky watch, unfortunately, and on my 7-inch wrist I think it wears on the bigger side. It's still wearable. It looks a bit smaller in the real life when you see it in person. It looks a bit bigger on camera, but it's still a fairly big and fairly chunky watch, which can definitely be a negative thing, but I'm sure that many people will like this kind of size. One other thing is that the ETA 2893-2 is a fairly thin movement, one of ETA's thinner movements if I'm not mistaken, but I think this watch is a bit too thick. The case in itself is not that thick actually. It's actually the bezel that is almost as thick as the case itself. So I guess this is a design decision, but I can definitely see this watch a bit smaller perhaps, and definitely a lot thinner. And also the design, as I said, is very, very unique, and this can be a good thing or a bad thing if you don't really like this kind of design. I do enjoy this design, I think it's charming, but as I said, it's just a bit too big for my liking, but the build quality and all that is definitely there. So all in all, I think this is a really nicely built watch, solid specifications, a good color combination. I really like the dial and the bezel, but it's a pretty unique looking watch and a very large one at that, so this is clearly not for everyone. But the looks and the size is of course subjective, and I can't argue about the build quality. So let me know what you think of this watch down in the comment section. Do you like the look? Do you think it's too big? Do you think the size is good? Just let me know down in the comment section. Okay, if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more watch related content. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.